Hello people, peeps, Radical, hello, welcome. I hope you're doing well, having a good day, good afternoon. Me Tina, thank you for joining. Hello. The authentically goodness. And yeah, the emotes are Jesse Cox one. Well, it's two emotes spliced together. But yeah, certain people get animated emotes if they can do them well enough. And that's an animated version of one he already had. I just think it's funny. Anyway, welcome back again to The Lost Crown. This game is really much longer than I remember it, to be honest. I must just sort of zone out any other time I play it, because you know the time just sort of flies. Whereas now I'm being, you know, splitting up into chunks. It just it's taking its time. Although to be fair, I spent ages on that fiddling around with this device last time, and I didn't really need to. But that's annoying. But it's just something I forgot. Anyway, we are back here. Lucy has joined us for our ghost hunt. The idea is we're going to go around and she's going to do things for us. I don't actually know, I can't remember. So let's just speak to her.
Are you okay?
Glad for the company, in all honesty.
It's our house, we should be here, there should be some company.
Have you seen anything strange?
Well, there have been some reactions, but whether it's paranormal...
Still skeptical, huh?
Always, Nigel, always.
Right, okay, so
there's definitely something, but I need hard proof.
So they're... Right, okay, maybe she's expecting us to wander around then. Okay.
Harbour Cottage is a spooky place.
Nothing
Indeed.
ventured, Nigel.
I don't want to be alone in the dark.
I don't want to be alone in the dark.
Shouldn't you have a torch or something, Mr. Ghost Hunter?
Oh, they missed out a T there. It's Gosh Hunter. Okay. I'll have a look around, see what I can find. Okay.
Around, see what I can find.
Let's do that. Well, we know where
Let's get on, shall we? I'll man the cameras.
We know where the cameras are, so let's start at the top and work down. Hello? Oh, right. Okay, yep. Here we are. Here's one.
Lucy, anything on the surveillance?
There's a mild source, which is very weak.
It's playing the...
Wait, it's getting stronger.
I don't know. What instrument would that be? I want to be alone in the dark. Hold me. Yeah, exactly. Ugh. See, that would freak you out if you were stood there and the wardrobe just suddenly went mental.
Yes, there's definitely something.
You got video proof. I've got to meet my phone.
Is there anybody there? Am I alone in this place?
Same questions. Why not? Sure.
Who are you?
Draw slowly opens. It's like he's offering something. Can I interest you in a draw?
Show me you are here.
It's gone.
Again, I'll reiterate, it was going mental. What more do you want? Aslan jumps out of the wood. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. As long as it's not Mr. Tumnus. Okay. So, I thought one of the cameras looked here. So why can't we, Ride me! I assume you're referring to Aslan. Tonus, hello, welcome. Welcome back, I should say, even. How are you today? Hope you're well. Okay, so that one's not registering for some reason. Can't do anything with it, so let's go back out here. Now, where did we set up the other cameras? And one's in the bathroom, isn't it? So let's head in there.
Ventured.
I saw nothing. It was probably woodlice. Yeah.
Lucy, anything on the surveillance?
There's a mild source, but it's very weak.
You said that last time, then shit went down.
Charge, the power. You can sense it in the air.
Good. Ready for spooky times? Good. Don't know exactly how spooky it will be, but it's definitely more so than at the beginning of the game.
It's gone.
Woodlice are not vicious. There's a reason they live in rotted wood. Instead of, like, you know, beavers chopping down trees. Ugh.
Lucy, anything on the surveillance?
I've got some idiot's back. Oh no, it's you. It's okay. It's fine.
There's a moral source, but it's very weak. Wait, it's getting stronger.
Oh, good. That's exactly what you want to hear. Whoa! Oh my god, that's really creepy staring at the cameras.
It's going.
You wouldn't say that if you had a big, like... True, I guess. Yeah. But they are wood lice, not termites, so... What is that noise? Okay. Oh, I've got no control. Oh. There we go. So, have we got something new because this door is more visible now? Oh, there's something.
There's definitely something. I should listen to the recording.
I don't know if I've ever caught that one before. Cool. And
I
we're
already have a photograph of this.
Oh, okay. Mr. Boring. Doesn't stop you doing other things on repeat, does it? Okay, so that is 3 out of the 4 done. How do we register this one here?
There's something on the wooden beam.
Right, okay.
On the
This is the...
balcony
We have to
camera.
do this last,
Quick,
okay. Do
come and see.
I have to walk downstairs again? God damn it. I'm just above you. Shout up.
Look, there, on the beam. Is that rope?
No, you become a werelouse.
What is it? It's glowing.
A woodlouse.
Phosphorescent.
I don't know. Where is woodlouse? Yeah.
Perhaps a body. Could it be...
Take a photograph. This is proof. Proof of... I don't know. Something.
I don't know.
I've a better idea. Keep watching the screen.
He sounds like a magician. Keep watching the screen. There, woodlouse. Come on. There we go. It takes so long to give you control after that for some reason. It's... Right, okay, yeah. Got a noose. Audio? Is this different? Oh, maybe.
Did you hear that? A voice. Is the shape still visible?
Yes, I can see something, but it's weak. There's a shape, a shadow, close to your position.
Ah, okay, cool. Good.
Is it moving?
It's going.
It's swinging side to side.
Who are you? What are you?
Have you ever heard
Oh, okay.
an EVP before?
EVP.
Unexplainable voices recorded to otherwise blank tapes.
Let's hear it.
I'm gonna need to write this down. Three, 4, 1, 8. Okay.
What does it mean? Numbers?
I'm not sure. Coordinates, maybe.
But to where? Or what?
The treasure. No, not likely. We'll have to sleep on this one.
Yes, it's been a long day. And night. I'd better make a move.
Will you be okay?
I think so. I feel better with Alex being in town.
Ultimate Rickroll.
So, I'll see you in the morning?
Yes, Beltane is upon us.
Beltane? I thought you didn't believe in that stuff.
Ha! Till tomorrow, Nigel.
Ha! You and all. what's he said? Like, oh god, she's hard to deal with. Okay, guess we're just gonna go up to bed. Sure, wow. Let's. Do you know what? We didn't listen to the EVP from the downstairs, did we? Let's do that.
I have added any new evidence to
To the collection, yes, we know. End hallway of Harbour Cottage. Here we go.
an EVP recording from the hallway at Harbour Cottage.
Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we kind of heard you first time. Oh, okay, whatever he's got to say, I'm not, I'm not listening to more. Jesus. So there appears to be something between the hallway and the armchair, maybe? Maybe it's geographical? Armchair, yeah. Because, yeah, like I said, I've never got all of these before. So some of them I just have no idea
I'm
what
not
they
quite
are.
ready to retire.
Oh, does he want to put his stuff on the... Yeah, here we are. Wants to set up another surveillance set. Again, not really helping.
This will capture any visitors or paranormal phenomena.
Or it will, yeah, well, I mean, it will, but also just serve to freak you out in the morning. By the way, he stares at the bed as well, just like, what's this? And there we go. Still dreaming of cats in the room. It's probably now in like a form of PTSD as opposed to anything else. Oh no. Is that a pig snorting I can hear? Yes, yes it is, okay.
There's something wrong with time. No substance.
As you do.
No time.
You just get out of bed and go, do you know what? Time doesn't feel quite right. We're all spooky see-through. Oh.
There's nothing. Just space.
Empty void, okay. I won't bother looking at that one. Downstairs. Let's go. Okay, so we can't leave. Alright, so it's down this way. Probably going to go to the end of the hall. Yeah, we literally can't go anywhere else. Okay. Fewer drugs before bed. Yeah. Or more. Stay asleep, whichever.
That sound. It's deafening.
Oh, the bells again?
Getting louder and louder.
Oh. Didn't recognise that voice. Oh, there we go. It's all just a dream. Day 4, Mayday! The day has finally arrived. Mayday has come to Saxton Shore. I can't help but wonder what connections these ancient festivals have with the treasure, or to the treasure even, and the legends of this land. Will Mayday's influence aid my mission, or will Saxton's cryptic cloak be ever more opaque than ever? Even more opaque than ever. I was going to say, that's too many evers. What is Edward Molina trying to tell me? What are those numbers? Experience the fair. What hold does Mayday have over these people? Who is sending the poison pen letters? They have become threatening. That have become? I thought they always were, but okay, anyway. What do the strange symbols tell me? Are they directions to the treasure? Get Spivey's telescope from Bob Tawney. Hope that he repaired the blasted thing. The blasted thing. You know, that object I stole. Goddamn thing won't work. I only hate it when you steal broken shit.
Some of the gadgets appear to be missing. Poltergeist activity.
Again.
The camera has captured something.
A new picture. Yep, here we are. 3 instead of 1. Oh right, yes. Was it you, meeting? I mentioned yesterday about the Is that my door? Doesn't matter. Anyway, mentioned about the face coverings. I think that's because the idea is they often walked around with masks on. They weren't specifically trying, you know, I mean, actually, yeah, post game. All right. Yeah, they actually have a similar model to what's his name? The grave digger or graveyard keeper or whatever. He puts this on when he's burning leaves. It's like it's just an old, it's just a cloth across his face. But I think they are supposed to have worn it to cover up their face whilst doing evil deeds because they were out, defending their land and all that from people who might discover the crown. I think that's what that's meant to represent, or maybe it's just a reused model. I don't know. Or post.
What's this?
It's another paper. Daily paper deliveries? In a town so small, they can't possibly have enough news to warrant it. Let's have a look here. Den of Death. Alright, yeah, Catnappers hideout found by police. Alex Rubens of Anglia Police is heading the investigation into strange goings-on at the old net store on Saxton Shore. Rubens discovered the bizarre hideout late yesterday afternoon after a tip-off from 2 local youths. Youths? The evil den is described as brutally bizarre, packed full of sinister esoterica, gruesome detritus, and, saddest of all, the bodies of the missing Saxton cats. When questioned by the press, Rubens had this statement: "Whoever did this, I will find them. Whoever is responsible will be punished. We will leave no stone or pebble unturned in our hunt for this vicious, cruel degenerate." Fair enough. And we had a letter as well, another poison pen. Here we are. The rocks are waiting to prick at your head. Ooh. Danvers, poor Danvers, is already dead. That would explain last night, to be honest. Right, so we're looking out for our gadgets again. Actually, oh damn it! You know what? I didn't look upstairs. I guess they could be in the drawers up there. It's not there. The sink? No. Okay. Check the kitchen. These drawers. Not there either. Interesting. Has the book changed? It has. Oh my god. Okay. April 22nd, 1952. I must get her away from this place. It was supposed to be a happy time, a fresh start, new beginnings. Christina wishes to return to Spain as soon as possible. She insists that something in the cottage is trying to kill her. I weep when I hear such things. I will make arrangements to have Christina stay in London for a short time before she is fit enough to travel home. She will leave next week. 2 days later, I've searched the house from the rafters down to the dock. There is nothing and no one here to harm my poor Christina. I'm beginning to suspect her illness began before she left Spain. Her hair is now so thin, her face is so pale. I am counting the hours till she leaves for London. Hold on, my darling. A few more days is all you need to wait. All you need wait. Fair enough. Okay. 5 days later, ooh, with a handprint on. The sickness has worsened. There was blood in the bathwater. She is so frail. I plan to leave tomorrow morning on the first train. I will carry Christina myself through these endless fenlands and darkened water. The train leaves, said Marsh, which will have to do. Right, Jesus, Aaron, I'm really struggling around these bits of markings on the paper. We cannot wait any longer. Christina believes she has little time and mutters about the evil which lives within the walls. She
The other
knows the
pages
secret
appear to be
code.
blank. That's very odd.
It is very odd, but it's no more odd than the last 3 times it happened, so don't worry about it. There is a drawer here. Anything in there? No. Okay. That's old stuff. We've seen it. Seen that. And what is this?
What's happened to this?
Smashed it down, or something did anyway. The fact that it's just dirt beyond is kind of rank. That should be wood lice. It's not wood lice. Ugh.
Ugh, the air smells rank, like rotten flesh.
Ugh. I can imagine that, unfortunately. And we're light.
The water is stagnant and still.
2 ladders into water. I don't. So close to each other. I don't understand why they're there. But never mind. Well, what do we have here? Could it be a numerical combination of some such? 3, 4, 1, and the center. It's another gun. Put your hands up. Ta-da! Oh, there's only one gadget in here. It looks like I am missing something. God damn it. I bet you it's up in the bedroom and I forgot.
How did that get here?
How indeed. There is a gun, though. Interesting. And another diary by Edward Molina of the same year. May 1st. Sorry, get my voice correct? Right, okay. May 1st. The town celebrates the arrival of summer. Stupid, ignorant peasants. Okay, go now. I can hear them above me singing and dancing. I wish they would all go to hell. She has gone. My Christina passed in the night. Oh, blimey, okay. I was not... Hang on. So he didn't go the next day to the train station? Because that was like... Wasn't that like April 29th? There's another day in between. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay. Perhaps I misread that. I was not there when it happened and blame myself for her having... For leaving, sorry. I now know the cause of her suffering and death. This damn cottage and its filthy water. She told me this cottage was trying to kill her and knew there was poison within the walls. The water to our home was not from the well, as it should be. Instead, it was pumped from the basement dock full of vile vapours, bacteria and death. How would you not notice that when you poured it out? I mean, I understand that water doesn't have to be, you know, crystal clear, but still, you're going to notice the difference between drinkable and this stuff. Anyway, I should have listened. I thought for a time that Christina wished to leave this place and return to Spain. I thought her illness may be self-induced. Oh, self-induced? Question mark? It is too late for such thoughts. This place has taken my Christina. I have little to care for and nothing to love. I wished this be a happy place. Now I have nothing, only guilt and shame. I still have my service revolver, but am unable to use it. There are ropes on the dock. The ancient beams of this hovel will be my gallows. Perhaps she will forgive me, perhaps I will see her again. I leave this place with nothing to speak of except a bitterness that my heart cannot survive. I will join you soon, my love.
The other pages appear to be blank.
Same as always.
This must be Molina's last entry, before his suicide.
I'm going to assume so, yes.
I don't think that could help.
Well, no, I mean, Jesus, look at the state of it. And then we got this here.
What on earth is that?
It's another symbol. Ka-ching!
It's a symbol, but I have no idea what it means.
We'll work it out, don't you worry. Can we get a regular picture as well? Yes, we can. Interesting. Nicely done. Okay. Oh, Okay. We have to close that, apparently. No possible way we could have just left it open for no reason. Music's a bit weird down here. It's very cool. Right. So I'm going to assume that our gadget is upstairs and I forgot it. So let's go. Do you know what? Jonathan Bugs recently put up a picture, or in fact a small video, of the walkthrough of this real cottage. Because you can actually, it is a... Oh, it's not there. Is it in here? No, it's not. Is it in the trunk at the end? It's the only place I haven't been, I don't think. Yeah, hang on, key. There we are. Because it's actually like a hotel, like a small. I won't say a bed and breakfast. It's just like a small hotel room, like a place you can actually stay in, and it's very nice inside. It's completely different, obviously. You know, it's not dilapidated in the slightest. It's purely the outside that was used for a design, well, and general premise, I guess. But yeah, it. Who moves the candle and scissors?
I have added any new evidence to the collection.
Interesting. Where the hell's this damn tape recorder? Yeah, so it's quite interesting. He put it up recently because a lot of people ask him about it, obviously. And he's obviously taken a trip there recently because I believe he lives relatively nearby, so it may be something that's not too difficult for him to track down. Why can't I find this tape recorder? Oh, is it on the shelf, maybe? I'm trying to think of hotspots that I haven't looked at yet. Oh, there it is. God damn it.
How did that get here?
Typical. Right, okay. Now we got that, we could probably leave. Yeah, let's go. Let's go see Mayday! One for the future. Maybe. I mean, it is, compared to us, the arse end of nowhere, so we'll have to see. But look at this! Blue sky! And tannoy everywhere. But that's new. A solid bit of colour that isn't... oh!
Try your luck at the coconut shy.
No. Of course they'd put oogle on the bloody tannoy. Jesus. And the fair is down here on the beach. I wonder where that big old pig came from. No, no, not there. Don't go up. Talk to Bob, see if we got our telescope fixed.
Happy May Day, Mr. Tawney.
I mean,
Bob,
well,
please.
our
Yes,
telescope.
It's a fine May Day.
Every time we talk to him, he's got to change his name. The fine looking pig.
That's a fine-looking pig.
It's a hog roast, traditional in these parts.
I'll have to try some later today.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's many takers so far. It's going to be blackened as hell.
Have you spoken with Nanny Noah at all?
Not as yet, but once this lot's had their fill, I'm gonna go over and offer her some pull.
Yeah, I can imagine she liked a bit of crackling too.
Oh yes, that she does. May Day and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you enjoy May Day.
Yeah, you too, lad. Go find her.
Oh, so we can't be... okay. So he won't give us the telescope. Interesting, okay. Bob Tawney's hog roast. Pound for about Fenadale 150. Crackling 50p. Slice of ear 60. Bone for dog 20. Wow. Pretty good prices all round. So, right, okay. So he's not going to give us that. Just look at this place. Bustling as ever.
You are a man of many talents, Professor Rugal.
You've discovered my secret identity.
Wait, what? You were hiding something?
Why are you working on the art stall?
Fundraising, of course. The museum can't survive on goodwill alone.
Sure.
What's the first prize for the raffle? Art?
Well spotted, Nigel. Your information regarding Nicholas Gurney inspired me to dig deeper.
Oh, right, okay.
I hear there was a robbery at the museum.
Yes, from right under our noses. The thief nabbed old Spider's telescope in the most ingenious
It's
fashion.
ingenious,
We're not
yeah.
dealing with some common working class filcher, but why the telescope? It's one of the least valuable exhibits. Why steal it?
Perhaps it had sentimental value to someone?
Or perhaps someone needed it for another purpose, Mr. Danvers. I'm not overly worried about its safety. I think it's probably in safe hands.
Oh, Bob's got it
Yeah,
just
I'm
across
sure
the
you're
way.
right.
As long as the telescope makes its way back to the museum, I shan't investigate further.
I mean, so okay, you know, so yeah, he knows we've got it. It just, there's a strange change. He's onto you, kill him. It's a strange change of tone from his really serious, you know, absolutely nothing, you know, nothing flies in my museum kind of attitude to steal it. I'm sure it's fine. Maybe that's the effect of Mayday. He's had too much ale or something. They ask you
May I
about
ask
something.
you about something else?
Yes?
Is the music? Oh right, okay.
Is the museum closed all day?
Yes, even bookworms need a holiday, and it's Mayday.
That's the effect of hog fumes. Oh god, yeah, yeah.
Have a good day.
They call it huffing the hog.
You too, my boy. You too.
All the
fair
rage.
is wonderful.
It's come together beautifully.
That's it. I mean, I'm going to be honest. It looks like you've set it up overnight. And some of these are just assets reused from the Darkfall games, I believe. Which is fine, you know. That's not well, that biffy version of English Country Garden. Yeah. Oh, so Punch and Judy and the Ghost Train are happening on a screen we haven't been onto yet, so, you know, don't worry about it. We'll just
Shame
ask
about
while we're here.
Punch and Judy.
Oh, I know. Ghastly, isn't it? Misogynistic rubbish.
I'm guessing that Mr. Gruel is hidden under there somewhere.
This horrible man, he's insane.
He's insane.
Have you tried the Ghost Train?
No, I can't say I have.
Do you think I'll find my fortune here?
You may be in luck. Seek your destiny.
Mayday's here. Do you feel a change?
Yes, I do. There's a new scent on the air. The long days of summer are around the corner, and all shall be anew. The pale moon, pale gold lady has come amongst us.
I don't know exactly what they're. Oh, time for me to go. On that note,
Be
what they're
careful,
referring
Nigel,
to with
remember
this
your
this
evening.
pale lady.
Not all is as it seems.
I know of it, but like as in a traditional thing. I've heard of the pale lady, but I don't know any more about it beyond that. Just off screen, there's a small child with a cheap Casio keyboard playing away. Yeah, new scent equals pigget. Come on, get a load, move on. Ooh, Mystic Morgan. Morgan Mankle is the mystic. Cross my palm with silver. And I believe these are meant to be goldfish in bowls? You don't win an entire bowl with a goldfish in it. That's madness. Anyway. So overnight she got her what do you call it? You know, her treasure hunt, you know, fixed up. And now we just sort of go through this till there we go. We find a silver spoon. Just so happens to be enough silver to get our palm red or
Hello,
whatever
Morgan?
from Morgan.
Morgan Mankle? Or is it Mystic Morgan today?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Where are we? So, Jesus, there's so much inventory. Here we go.
Do you see anything? in the crystal ball.
Yes. Closer. Closer.
Oh, shall I take a seat?
There. There.
It's weird how these lines don't ever seem to really mesh. They're just
Do
like
you see anything
Mad
in the
Lib style.
crystal ball?
The mists are clearing.
What do you see?
Deeper. Deeper. Through the fog. Through the mists. Now I can see.
Will I ever leave Saxton alive? Tell me, will I find the lost crown? Feel like I'm being followed or haunted? I don't know if we get all of these. Is she the woman from the house that you helped with the cookery? No, she's not. Morgan Mankle is the she's the owner of the bear, the one that's rented us the cottage we're staying in. So normally she's quite you know, normal, but now she's very all sort of, I don't know, extra sensory and so on. I think there is meant to be a literal shift. She's almost sort of possessed by the mystic arts at the moment. Right, yeah, I don't know if we get all of these, so I'll just ask, will I find the crown?
Tell me, will I find the
In Huffing
lost
Hog, exactly.
crown?
That which is lost may not be found.
But I will find it.
It shall not be.
Oh, okay, yeah, we do get more. So she says we won't
Can you
find
see
the
my
crown.
future?
I see great things ahead.
Okay. For me, or just in general?
Will I ever leave Saxton alive?
Alive?
Yes, yes. You will live long and have many adventures.
Sequels incoming. Actually, they're not. For anyone who wants to know, the sequel has been in production for about the last 10 years.
I feel like I'm being followed or haunted.
Closer, closer,
What? Are they closer to me?
deeper, deeper, through the fog, through the mists.
Are they coming for me?
Yes, yes.
What can I do? What can I do?
That which is lost may not be found.
You said
Are
that.
you saying that I should leave the crown?
Yes.
And that's that.
I'll cross your palm with silver again, soon.
I see great things ahead.
More silver. Hello. How are you doing? How are you today? I hope you're better than yesterday, or at least a little more rested. If you have just got here, we are at the Mayday Fair, and this is Morgan Mankle being all mystical, telling our future, telling us we will not find the crown. Apparently. Better than yesterday. Oh, good. That's all we need. So yeah, you know, the Mayday brings blue skies with it. Trees of green, red roses too. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, fair. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and there's our Punch and Judy. And this is the ghost train. Now, I have the biggest issue with the ghost train because it's just, look at this. There is no way this could be anything except on the back of a lorry, and this lorry is tiny. There's not a train at all. You won't even fit the bloody car in there, let alone go anywhere in it. But we can ride it, so let's get in this TARDIS of a ghost train.
Happy May Day.
It's glorious. The sky is so blue.
News from Alex.
Any news from Alex, the detective?
Still at the net hut. Forensics are all over it.
Nightmares?
Any nightmares after last night?
What the hell?
No.
Oh,
oddly.
sorry.
found it,
Thank you for the
well,
host.
spiritual.
I was like, the sky's blue. Where's the lightning coming from?
No.
It's not meant to be lightning at all, but I think it is the same sound effect. But thank you for the host. I appreciate it.
Will you be around later tonight?
Reese is announcing the Saxton Snappers result.
In the Bear? I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Hey.
Okay, I'll see you there.
It's a date.
Yeah.
Can you promise me a real ghost, Lucy?
Ironic, isn't it? Step right up for the fight of your life.
Oh, here we go. And that's
That
that.
was the worst secretary ever.
Oh, Nigel, you wound me.
Oh,
The Mayday raffle has now been drawn.
horrifying. Yes.
The winning ticket is 1, 4, 2.
Never.
Congratulations to the winner.
First of all, I don't know whose voice that is, because it doesn't sound like Oogle. I guess maybe it's meant to be. Maybe he's the same actor, but he's pulling a different voice. Anyway, that's us. That's our winning ticket. So we will head there round there.
Been banned.
We'll head round there slowly. After just double checking on this.
Be sure to buy a ticket to the Mayday raffle.
Yes. And yeah, that's that. Isn't that highly entertaining? Entirely worth the effort. He punched you. They're awful. I mean, I don't know how it was ever, funny, to be honest. Where? Oh, Jesus, where is our ticket? There it is. Oh, I don't know. I don't think we actually need it. We're
You've
just gonna.
done it. Come.
Yeah.
Come
Okay.
and collect your prize.
But how? You must have sold hundreds of tickets.
Sure.
Well, a few tickets, maybe.
Yeah.
But why quibble? You've won.
Exactly.
Perhaps it will help with my mission.
You've given me new hope, Nigel. I believe there's a great treasure out there across the fens. Seek the truth and prove to me that I was mistaken. Gamwell's crown, should it exist, should take pride of place in our humble museum.
Exactly. There are literally no other people around here except the few locals who are, running the place, and that's it. We don't even see any of the people we've seen before. There was that guy in the house next to the cottage. He's not here. There was the guy out doing the metal detecting every day. He's not here. The Dr. Black's not here. It's crazy. Why are you working at the art store? Raffle museum closed all day. Right,
Have a
yeah,
good
but
day, Professor.
You too, my boy. You too.
Sure. Okay. Let's have a quick look here. This is our winning tickets prize. Anyway, up on high, upon the cliffs, Saxton's lighthouse sees all around, from wooded Northfield to old Ulcombe town. Anon. Now, we've heard of Ulcombe before. That would have been in some of the references that maybe I skimmed over, maybe not, previously. Let's see if Bob's dialogue changes.
Happy May Day, Mr. Tawney.
Bob, please. And yes, it's a fine May Day.
Do we still have to come back?
Did you fix that old telescope?
I did. First thing this morning. Here you go.
Oh,
Looks
there we
a
go.
bit familiar.
Okay. Bloke the Hogwarts is going to be so annoyed he thought he bought 141 tickets to the raffle. Right. So we spoke to him a minute ago and he said, not
Yeah,
had a
you
chance
too,
yet.
lad.
Then we
Go
spoke to him
for
now
it,
and he's
Bert.
like, yeah, I fixed it this morning. There you go. Just, a sequence being annoying, I guess. Anyway, so now we have our telescope. I know where we're headed. And we'll do that up on the cliff sides. Because that lighthouse we have seen before. It's a pretty heavy hint, really. Bear this way. Actually, yeah, we don't have access to the lighthouse cafe, so we should they should be giving us free hog roast. Wait, want a picture of the lighthouse? Yes. Just now, oh look, Kieran's gone. I wonder what happened to him. Yes, that was the raffle prize, and it's not a great raffle prize, but it is a good hint to say, hey, you might want to be up in this direction. Oh yes. Who would want that? I think that's why they're giving it away, to be honest. They've even changed the sign up here to the Mayday Fair. Crazy. Right, so it's this lighthouse here. Come on, there we go. And you can interact with the outside, so we're going to go, oh look, here's a telescope. And apparently we need the telescope for this, despite, we don't at all. But there we go. It's a whole point.
Ulcombe Church. I found you at last.
The whole point of this mucking around, getting the stealing the telescope and getting the lottery ticket is all just to point out we're here. All we had to do was just keep going left. Look bigger in the painting. Yeah. Except again, I missed this place. Hey, Wanderer, hello. How's it going? How's your afternoon? Evening, sorry, for you, isn't it? Hope you're having a good day. Yes, you've caught us on May Day with its bright blue sky. And we've just found Ulcombe Church again. See, every time we get to here previously, he's like, no, not going anywhere. I don't know where this goes. No maps in this town. But that's not... He's categorically a map as well. It's crazy. But yeah, that's both churches, Northfield and Ulcombe. Both of them are like, well, I would find the church, but I just can't be bothered walking along this path anymore without knowing where I'm going. Almost midnight, working on an assignment for uni, and decided to drop in. As I'm pulling my hair out. Oh, Jesus. Well, thank you for dropping by, but I can understand where you're coming from. That's exactly why I don't do any studying anymore. I don't have any hair to pull out. Oh, is it due soon? Is it one of those where like you can maybe like take the night and just come back to it tomorrow? I know timescales are difficult for people and such, but I always found the more I used to just beat my head against something, the harder it got, and I just never got anywhere with it. But yeah, like I said, sometimes you just got to keep persevering and get it done. Get it done. Oh yeah, I believe we have another image here. Bear with me a second while it goes a little quiet. It's due on Sunday, but the group assignment also due on Sunday, and people aren't put. Oh right, yes. I can understand that. Bear with me while I just resize this huge image. I think that should be enough. There we go. And there we go. This is a picture of the real cross. It actually exists on this hillside. Of course, as you can see, the oh, there we go. Get me mouse back. There we go. As you can see, the church is not actually in the background there. But it's just another asset being used up. That's all. But that's disappear that. There we go. Right. So we've looked at that. There's the church in the background.
A church built onto the cliff tops, overlooking the sea.
Sounds quite dangerous, to be honest. I wouldn't expect anything to be overlooking the sea. I thought I was done with this one, but watch the recorded lecture after work tonight, and the tutor told us some stuff not mentioned in the instructions. I have another 5 pages to do. Look at his self-taunting me. Jesus. 5 more pages. I mean, oh god, yeah, and I keep losing track of the days. I keep thinking it's like beginning of the week, but it's not. It's Thursday, isn't it? Oh, that's an arse. And it's even worse when you don't have people pulling their weight, because there's always some who just sort of coast through, and that's so annoying because you have to get it done for yourself.
Built onto the cliff tops, overlooking the sea.
Yeah, we just said that. But yeah, but so you end up having to do it just to get it done, and they just sit back and go, yeah, it's all right. It all worked. Yeah, it's happened. It's fine. Where are we looking? Right. Okay, so we got that's back. That's a return. We got a direction that way. I bet if I look at that, he's going to say the same thing, so I shan't bother. And a look this way. Let's head around this way first. Oh, okay. There's a door. I don't have any keys or anything yet.
The door is locked.
Right, so not that way then. We'll go the other way. That's a good idea. Oh wait, we have an image or two of this one as well, actually. It's going to go quiet again. I believe... Yes, here we are. Let me just have a quick scoot around the images. There we go. It's that one there. Ah, right, okay, yes. It's the previous screen. Oh my god, I've shrunk it down so far it's mad. There we go. This is Ulcombe Church in real life. It's obviously not actually Ulcombe Church. I can't remember what it's called. but I'm sure I've made a note of it somewhere, and I have forgotten to look. So yeah, actually, did I put it? Ah, yes, here we are. It is Talland Bay Church, apparently. Also, not too far from Polperro, the Cornwall area, as well. Anyway, so that's another image there. We've got a couple more, but I'll bring those up later when we've seen the places. Right, so we have inwards, return, and that's it. So we'll keep going around this way. I know it kills him. But the blue Mayday sky is eating my nerves right now. I'm thinking of just winding for an hour before bed, calling this sick to finish the uni work off tomorrow. That's fair. The dream of mine to go to Polperro to the Lost Crown tour. They have a Lost Crown tour? I didn't realise that. That would be awesome. Wifey mentioned just earlier about how because you can go and stay in Harbour Cottage, it's available to do so. That may be a dream, but it's. I know, obviously, it's around the world for you, but even for us, it's quite a journey because it's at the end of a long distance, because it's right down there on the southwest sort of peak of England. It's kind of a bit difficult to get to. It's long journeys, but it would be nice. It would be awesome to sort of go there. I can only imagine what it must be like in good weather. Matt Clark have an Airbnb there with a little book of places to go in the game. I've seen it on their Instagram. Oh, nice, cool. I mean, I've seen a map. This is how I found some of the images of the real places. Sort of a real world map comparing, locations in the game to nearby locations and what happened to them. It's about 9 hours using 3 trains, several buses, and probably a donkey. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so long as the stars are right. It would be cool, though. I agree, it would be awesome. But that does sound cool. Well, hopefully one day you get to do it. Right. All right. Yeah. So we're just wandering through underneath the entrance to the church. Okay. Yes. And we won't go in the church just yet. We'll have a scout around, see what's going on. It's another one of these weird screen tears. Looks like a photo torn in half. Ever go to Adventure X. It's on my itinerary. I'll do it somehow. Exactly. Where there's a will, there is a way. And I know that's sort of like a weird adage, but I honestly think that is true. Sometimes you just make it happen because you need it enough, don't you? And a nice little 2-frame bird here. Interesting. And a weird shed out the back of a church. Nothing going on. Okay. So inside it is, I guess. Why not? There's nothing happening out here. They probably sort of assumed most people would be like, well, there's a door, let's go in. Oh, really? You like this part? I have to admit, I think my favourite... We've already passed it. I think my favourite is probably the... I like the museum area. It's very interesting. I think that's when the game really starts to ramp up. That's when you start to really sort of feel like it's actually doing something. Okay, so we'll take a scout around this way. Here is an organ, of course. We can go behind the organ. We won't yet. Don't worry, we will later. We can also play the organ. We won't yet. We'll do that later. Did I miss Pask Flower? Maybe if you were busy. We did it yesterday. You should have been here. In the caverns, we gave the girl a picture of the Pask Flower, and she presented to us an image, which was this one, I believe. Yeah, that's from the caverns.
Symbol, but I have no idea what it means.
So we took a photo of that, and that's going to help us in the long run. So yes, if you missed that bit, I'm afraid you did miss it, but it is on the it's available on the VODs if you're desperate to see it. But not a lot happens, to be honest. I mean, we give her the flower and or the picture of it, and she goes, "Yay, I am free," and that's about it. We've got a random hotspot. Sad face. No. and a mousetrap, of course. But we cannot interact with mousetrap because that will hurt our fingers. Oh. What do we do with this? Oh. Just a photo. I guess maybe that could be part of Saxton Snappers. I've never thought about that. We should stop in there on the way back, see what pictures go in. Did you expect what was inside the net hut? The church might, most likely. Yeah. Oh, the net hut is fun. I like that that area. It's creepy and it's got the the high stakes music, but also I mean it's very unfortunate in the when you go further down. It's surprisingly gruesome, I think, really, but that just adds more to the tension. It's very cool when you suddenly find that room. Dexter style carry room, exactly. Yeah. Although I think Dexter probably had a little more care. It's just a madman. Here's some random girl listening to a gramophone for some reason.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 11,
What?
21, 30. Come in, ready or not.
She started at 1, so who's here
You
first?
scared me, mister. I thought you were my brother, Timmy.
Oh,
We're
not
playing
brother.
hide and seek. Want to join in?
Sure. You go hide, and I'll never find you.
Hello, who might you be?
Hello.
My name? Nancy Brewer. My brother,
I think the girl
if you
gave
can
you
find
the
him,
crow
is Timmy. His real
mountain
name's
at
Thomas.
sunrise
But don't
or
tell him I
lighthouse.
told you that. He hates it.
Mountain at sunrise or lighthouse. Oh, okay. She's about 50. Yeah, it's not a very flattering 3D model. Okay, so
Why does Timmy hate his name?
there's a lot of questions here.
It's my dad's fault, you see. His father's name was Thomas, so it runs in the family, if you like.
Okay, sure.
Where is Timmy?
Do you want to look for him? Oh, mister, that would save me the trouble, and I can sit here listening to me records.
Right, okay, so we have to go find Timmy for him. Get the gramophone in here. Ah. Is that
Is the
gramophone yours?
We found it back there, in the vestry, hidden under some old boxes. And right next to it, a box of dusty old records.
There you go.
Tunes are a bit old-fashioned, but it's better than sitting in silence, don't you think?
Let's maybe appreciate the shipping forecast with background ambience, but something where he plays Nanny Noah's house, eerie and comforting at the same time. Dial an urchin. Yeah, she does have that sort of accent, unfortunately.
Can I ask you about the church?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead. I've nothing better to do. I'm a lady of leisure.
We often hear the shipping forecast when we keep the radio on whilst we're how did she wind it from that side? Yes, exactly. Yeah, we listen to the shipping forecast quite frequently just because it happens to be on late at night on the radio, basically. We'll be listening to other stuff and then they'll play it. It's not that interesting, to be honest. I mean, not that I need to tell you, but you're right. It is nice background noise generally, but I wouldn't listen to it any other time of the day, to be honest. Stretch arms, strong arms, yes. But the music leading the shipping forecast and noise, yes, yeah. But that's incidental. It's not part of the shipping forecast. Oh, we got the vicar mind you being in the church.
Does the vicar mind you being in the church?
The vicar?
The vicar? We don't see many people here. I was surprised to see you. We hear things sometimes. Footsteps and coughs. There's no one there.
We hear them a lot as well. Oh.
It's ghosts.
But
I told him there's no such thing.
that,
He's
whatever
a funny
it is.
one.
He's a funny one. Have you seen that stone tablet in the churchyard? We haven't. Have you? I forgot to look at that.
Stone tablet in the churchyard.
Yeah, I've seen that old stone. It's like a gravestone, but there's no one dead underneath it.
That's right.
There's writing on it. I can't read it. It's gibberish. Timmy thinks it's a riddle. Maybe you can help him solve it.
Answer the question. What have you done with the vicar child? What are you doing in the church?
What are you doing in the church?
Just playing. It's cool in here. away from the sunlight. Too much bright sun doesn't agree with me.
What do you mean?
Bad for complexion, like mine. That's what the doctor says anyway. It's nice in here. I've never been in many churches back home, but this one's nice. It's quiet and cool.
Cool. Gravestone in the graveyard? No. Yeah. And it bothered us much since we pushed him into that grave. Yeah, exactly.
Have you been in the tower?
No.
Yeah,
There's
of
a weird
course.
pause there.
Seems like ages ago now. Timmy found a key. Big old key it was. Rusty too. I don't think many people go up the tower.
Not think.
No, I don't suppose they do.
I'll tell you something odd though. We hear bells sometimes. Not too loud, but definitely bells. Like there's a wedding or something.
I can literally hear them right now.
Normal for a church, isn't it?
Ah, the funny thing is, there's no one about. Who'd want to get married here anyway? Bit depressing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fair.
I bet I never get married.
Oh.
What happened to the rusty old key?
The tower key?
Yes.
He hid it. Timmy's like that. He loves hiding things. He'll tell you where it is.
Exactly.
If you help him solve that riddle. He's been dying to work it out.
I can try.
It's gibberish to me, but maybe you can help us with it. Solve the riddle, get the key. Timmy will tell you more.
Sounds simple enough. Solve riddle, get key. I think you're a ghost. Now, if someone just walked up to you and said this, you would probably think them mad, especially if you only met them like 10 minutes before. I mean, he has literally no reason to assume or believe that she is anything other than just a little girl listening to an old gramophone in a church. I'm going to say it so that we can see what he, how the dialogue goes, but I don't support it in any way.
Nancy, I think you're a ghost.
What? A ghost? Now listen, mister. It's nice to chat and all, but there's no need to be rude.
Exactly.
I'm not being rude, Nancy.
Well, you
I
are.
might be a bit pale, and my clothes aren't exactly fashion of the week. But what are we supposed to do? Stuck in the countryside.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
It was a bit late.
When I get back to London, I'm going to get my dad to buy me a new frock. Then you'll see. He'll buy me a new frock when he gets back. Bloody war. It's going on forever.
See, now if he'd heard that before... She said my records. Well, yes. But that's about it. Maybe she has been given an old collection of records. But yeah, if she'd heard that bit about the war, if we'd heard it, first, then that would have made a lot more sense.
Can I ask you about something else?
Yeah, why not?
What did I, Gravestone, can I ask you about the church? Was the church the one I asked about? Yes, it must be. Your home
Is
near
your
here.
home near here?
Home? My home's London, of course. You didn't think I was from round here, did ya? Nah.
No.
We're waiting for me dad to come back from the war. We can go home then.
There we go, see? You mean the war in the Middle East? What brings you to Ulcombe?
What brings you to Ulcombe?
We were sent here by my stepmother. She was glad to see the back of us.
Always the wicked
Just
stepmother.
between you and me, I don't think she likes us.
Why do you think that?
She says
My
I don't
dad
like you.
Know. Both me and Timmy know how much he likes her. God knows why. I think she's a witch.
Maybe she is.
Evacuees, I think we're called. Sent to the countryside. For our own well-being and safety. Ha! More like our own boredom. We're staying at a farm over the hill.
Is it okay?
Most people they are. A bit old, but they're kind to us. And that's all we can expect. Most days we're here, in the church. It's our church in a way.
Quite an adventure.
It's dull on days like today. I can't be in the sun.
When you turn up.
And Timmy always hides outside. He's a devil like that. Bless him.
Oh, right, so we can ask the top one as well. Okay.
War? You mean the war in the Middle East?
Middle East? East of what? You mean East London, yeah?
No, across the globe. The other side of the world.
World? Haha, no, silly. The war's in France and Belgium. Where the chocolates come from. He's invading enemy lines. That's what I read in the paper.
That
Welcome, come on in.
Nancy. The world has changed.
You're wrong there, mister. You've been living under a rock. It's a big old war. And my dad's going to be a hero.
Yes, I'm sure he is. He'll be very proud.
hear from him. He said he'd write to us. Maybe. Anyway.
Blimey, that was long dialogue. Voozle, thank you for the raid. Welcome. How did your stream go? I hope you're doing well yourself. Having a good evening. I believe it should be pretty late there now. Bear with me 1 second. We'll go... No, not that one. Enjoy playing more Batman Arkham Knight. Cool. DD, hello. Welcome, how you doing? How are you? Hope you're having a good morning. Hope you are well. Anyway, sorry, you join us at Ulcombe Church, talking to this, we now believe thoroughly, ghost of an evacuee. Going to be going to see the new Venom movie today. Oh, nice! There Will Be Carnage, I think that's the title. Aye. Excellent. Thank you. Yes, nice. Okay, cool. I have to admit, I liked the first one more than I thought I would.
Can I ask you about something else?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know how much I like it as a, as a franchise. How many they're going to spawn and keep going with, but that the first one in and of itself was pretty good. I mean, of course, it bears no resemblance to the comics or story whatsoever, but it was still interesting and quite enjoyable. Is your home near here? Sorry, we've got to go.
Sorry,
we're done.
I have to go.
Fair enough, mister. Ta-ta for now.
Well, I hope you have fun. Interesting seeing them manage a good Venom movie without having Spider-Man as part of his story. Exactly. It's almost weird, but good. They handled it well. Partner said it was... Oh, he's seen it as well, has he? Oh, nice. Well, I hope... hope you enjoyed, did he? Here we have... The church organ of parish history. Of course, we are forever thankful to Nathaniel Ager, another Ager there, his vision and devotion for the magnificent church organ we see before us. It was interesting to note that Ager himself often played the organ during services, treating the congregation to one of his own compositions. His best-known work was the oddly titled "To My Dark Lord and Master," which would ring out across Ulcombe's land. Some say that the first note, an F sharp, could be heard as far away as Saxton along the cliff path. Actually opens up lots of opportunity to have Spider-Man and Venom team up without the baggage. Yeah, there's very that. You both... he saw it Tuesday. Sorry, not me. He saw it Tuesday. Nice. That was only a couple of days ago. Cool. Oddly titled. Yeah, a little odd, just in a church with a organ music titled "To My Dark Lord and Master." Nothing weird about that, really. I'm sure. Anyway, so she's like, by the way, that hang on, we'll step back now. This view isn't very helpful. Oh, Stuffed Ducks. Stuffed Ducks, if you're here, thank you for the host. If not, it's much appreciated either way. This one is called Lick My Love Bump for the Spinal Tap fans. Yes. Internet hugs and cookies, the best kind. Thank you very much. This view isn't very helpful. Of course, we've got this music playing in the background, but we have another image to show. Let me just get the right one set up. Where are we? It is this one. Yeah, okay. Make sure I've got the right way around. Yeah, it takes up most of the image, but that's fine. There we go. This is... Oh, I can look at flowers on the windowsill, apparently. I didn't mean to click that. There we go. This is Talon Bay again. This is how it used to appear circa 1880. That's one of the most recent, records I could find online of its interior. It's quite an interesting one, but yes, you'll notice the style is, well, obviously it hasn't changed, but that's basically what you're going with when you come through the door. And I believe where the church is actually where this window is in the actual image. So I believe we're probably actually having the same kind of view, just not the same, obviously not exactly the same layout. Let's come back to that. There we go. Interesting. Looks like King Cross Station. I knew it. Voldemort. Anyway, right. So we've got to go outside and find Timmy because he is interested in a riddle. A riddle we haven't actually seen because I forgot to look. Oh, is it here? I thought. Okay, so it must be there behind those boxes. It looks like it would be interesting to use the paint bucket. Yes, it's interesting with its colour scheme. You very quickly get used to the black and white, but then it's very odd when it starts throwing colour in. It feels really out of place. Bright pink walls all over the place. Well, whatever suits you, I guess. It's not what I'd go with, but sure.
Hello there.
Yes.
Are you Thomas?
It's really interesting to offset certain things, certain random things as well. Timmy. I met your sister in the church.
I met your sister in the church.
Oh, the little rotter. She's meant to be looking for me.
Well, I found you instead.
Yeah.
Are there any spiders in there?
Yeah, and frogs and toads.
Ugh.
Bye for now.
See you later, mister.
Right, so we found him. Stuff like, yes, I'm here, but lurking due to getting ready for it. Of course, no, that's fair enough. Thank you for lurking, I appreciate it. It's nice to have you back. And I'm glad you survived your journey yesterday. Ah, Mr. Russet. See, this is Mr. Russet's appearance with his the cover over his mouth, and that's very much the same style that appears in the pictures that we're getting overnight, which it never shows us again. Oh, we don't store them. Interesting. Okay. So I wonder if it's actually just a reused model for now, to represent them. It's not actually Mr. Russet spying on us, but I don't know why they wouldn't just use the Ager models. It's an interesting thought, actually.
Mr. Russet.
Well, well. If it ain't Mr. Danvers. How you getting on, my boy?
Better than expected.
Is that so?
It's the ghost over the bed. That's the model, definitely. I believe it's supposed to be the Agers watching over you, like creeping up on you. But now I think about it, Boops chat. No. I pretty works. You're on stream for the next 8 hours, I guess. Yeah. But now I think about it, I don't know. I mean, he's not a ghost, as far as we can tell. That is not referenced at any point. But it is, and there's more than one of them in the picture. But it's definitely his model being used. So I wonder what's being, what's the deal with that? I wonder. Anyway, also I'd just like to point out, Mr. Russet is also played by Jonathan Boakes. So this is essentially a conversation with himself. What is he doing? I think he's meant to be cleaning the guttering, but he's just stabbing at it instead.
Why is this church such a secret?
It ain't no secret. Just been
got caught today.
So
Cool.
long. The carrion wood spread its branches far and wide, hiding old Ulcombe in its leafy green shroud.
The woods are dense and deep.
Most folk have forgotten this church were here. I've made it my mission to uncover the place.
Fair enough. Either isn't a ghost or everyone in town is. There is that, actually, yeah. There is that weird sort of reference to the idea that the town is almost sort of out of time and that the people there don't really follow along with the rest of the world. But then the problem is Lucy was born there. She has moved away, but she, admits when she comes back, she was born there and raised there. This is her town. It's very, very weird sort of mixture. And you get people like Hardacre. He seems to come back every year, but he is allowed to leave and so on. Anyway, the weird aversion to acknowledging time has always been interesting me. What date is it? Oh, what a silly question. Yeah, that's an almost really overt way of saying, we're trying to be spooky here. Back to Look Mo once again, listening, still enjoying. Oh, okay, thank you very much. Broken picture again, like the tree. Yes, I don't understand the reasoning behind that. I have absolutely none. I can only assume it's done Well, the odd thing is the previous picture was broken by mirrored images, so I never understood why they didn't just, cut the image off if there was something there they didn't want to see. Whereas this continues the image, but it still has that crack down the middle, that sort of tear almost like a picture. It's very weird. Could just be like Amish, don't want to deal with progress. Yeah, there is that. I mean, he very much has that kind of, I'm used to the old ways and I, stick to them kind of mentality and lifestyle.
Is this church haunted?
Now, why do you say that?
I believe this church is haunted. The churchyard is haunted. Thomas Ager was haunting Northfield. I don't know if we only get one to say, but if we do, I'm going to choose this one.
Thomas Ager was haunting Northfield.
Wicked old devil he was.
He murdered old Nicholas Gurney.
Poor old Nick. Ugh, he's at rest now, lad. He don't wander the yard no more.
How long till harvest time? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Is it harvest time? No. Then the date is irrelevant. Oh, okay. So we do get multiple answers.
In the church called Nancy.
A Fey village.
Nancy,
Separate bubble. You can leave, but time is different. That
You've seen her too?
is an option, yes.
As such, not with my eyes.
She has a brother playing hide and seek.
I thought it might be something like that.
So he knows of Nancy and the boy, but he's never actually seen them as such. Interesting.
I believe this church is haunted.
Well, by the ghosts we just mentioned.
Seen them, have you? The little uns?
I mean, some of the books around
I
here.
hope so.
Oh god, I haven't read those in ages. I skipped over them in this, to be honest, because they were a bit long. But yes, there are those references.
It was wrong then, and it'd be wrong now.
See, I like Mr. Russet. He's a good man. Is the churchyard haunted?
Is the churchyard haunted?
More 'tis below than 'twas above.
A riddle?
Fair.
Nope.
No, not at all. It's literally just
Can I
that.
ask about something else?
Mayday awaits, lad.
Can you help me with something?
Mr. Russet, can you help me with something?
Seen them too, the little ones, yes.
Like what?
So he knows they're young as well. And of course now we've just told him, they're a boy and a girl.
There's an impressive clock on the tower.
Fine piece of work. Still ticking away.
Well, it always points to midday.
It's always midday on May Day.
Okay.
Who built the memorial?
The people of Saxton remember their dead.
Yes, they certainly do. Can I ask
Right,
about something
okay.
else?
Go ahead, lad.
We have to... Now that we've
I'll
spoken to the
keep
boy,
exploring.
and Mr. Russet is
She's
here,
looking on
we
you
should be
kindly
able
today.
to find the riddle, because we don't actually have the riddle yet.
Pale gold lady. It's her time, as well as yours.
See, the oddest thing there is not even the fact that it's a reference to it's her time. It's the way he says it's as well as yours. What is our time? Why is it our time? Everyone seems to recognise him as special, despite not actually really treating him any differently. Anyway, this is the stone they were talking about.
Dios lift Birio little wheats? Oh, this is hopeless.
Yeah. Basically, it's in something we can't understand. People of Saxon remember they're dead. The people of Saxon remember they are dead. Yes. As the town people say, you'll know soon enough, Nigel. Yes, there is that. So, right, so now we've seen that. We have to go back and say to Mr. Russet, where are we? There we have mouse. That we've seen this, and he will try and help us with other things. It's a bit of wandering to and fro here, but we'll get it done. Get it done.
Mr. Russet,
Do.
may I ask you something?
Go ahead, lad.
Can you help us with something?
Mr. Russet, can you help me with something?
It's got the old letters in it. It has. What does the stone say by the porch?
What does that stone say? By the porch?
The riddle stone?
Yes, it has strange lettering.
What could it be?
Anglo-Saxon, I think.
Is that? I know what it says.
Great. What's the riddle?
Come, lad. Read me the lines.
Oh, hang on. I'll write it down.
Yeah, so we have to go back, write them down, and come back, because he can't remember all the lines. He can translate it, essentially. Come on, here we go. There we go. Thorn as F. I can't remember. Yeah. Now, I believe we just use our... yeah, it is used. Just use our notepad on this.
That's not right. I'll make a
Oh, there we go. I missed it. That's why. Thorn Ash F. Oh, right. Okay. Hello, cat. Don't get in the way. Don't press any buttons. Right. Okay. There we go.
Dios, lift,
Oh God.
Virio,
He's going to say it again. I can't stop him.
Wheat? Oh, this is hopeless.
Yes, I know. Right. Okay. Exit. Exit. We shall casually wander back, as Nigel does. Hello, there we go. Sometimes it surprises me just how long it takes to get you control of your mouse back.
Mr. Russet, may I ask you something?
There we go.
Go ahead, lad.
You need to help me again.
Mr. Russet, can you help me with something?
Like what exactly?
The thing we were just talking about.
What does that stone say? By the porch?
The riddles.
Riddles, though. It's odd you have to go through this whole thing again. When they purposely made it so we'd have to speak to him before we can go back and write it down.
Great. What's the riddle?
I believe that's the case anyway. I don't know as if you could write it down before. It was still it was just a I keep going to say spyglass, a magnifying glass, last I saw. Anyway, first line.
Dios lift buried little wheat?
Ah, that says the wind carries small creatures.
Okay.
Off a biro galepa pasind blaze swipe?
Over hill slopes and headlands dark.
How do you know this stuff?
This old English boy.
Everybody should know it. Woodlights? No, there's no woodlights involved. Excuse me, sorry. Here you go.
Coated, black-bodied, bursting with song.
Amazing. What does it mean?
All will become clear.
Does this sort of William Shatner impression when he's going, yes, he does.
Heapum vario clude simeo.
They chirm and
That
clamour
was a D at the
like
end,
a troop on wing.
It's a riddle, yes?
That's why they call it the riddle.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
Tredeud baronoas.
Jesus.
Bergsalo.
What do you know about the fence? Yes. It's weirdly... And it's so odd when you consider he talks as Mr. Russet, seemingly fine. Win, Et, Ash, and Ethel. Win, Eth, Ash, and Ethel. Okay. What does that mean?
Sometimes to the halls of men singing a name song.
That's very impressive, Mr. Russet.
Not really. All of us local folk knew that riddle. Once. Long ago.
What's the answer?
That'd spoil things. Go find out.
Work it out. Okay, there we go. Right, so we have it translated. Now we go deal with Timmy again, because he wants to know the answer. Old English letters aren't used in... Oh, that's the names of the letters. Okay. In Ash and Ethel. Interesting. Okay. I know there are some which
Hello there.
have been lost over the years. Sort of come
I've
from
translated
Vikings
the riddle.
and so on
Timmy,
as well.
are you there?
Was it foreign words or something?
You could say that. It was Anglo-Saxon.
Oh, well, what's
So
it
not,
mean?
but okay, sure.
Let's work it out together.
Alright, I'm all ears.
Here we go. We get to go over it again.
The wind carries small creatures.
Insects maybe?
Over hill slopes and headlands dark.
Flying around, maybe at night. Bats?
Coated, black-bodied, bursting with song?
Song. Can't be insects or bats.
Hmm.
Okay, your turn.
So
I see.
birds.
Let's give it a go.
Oh, do we have to? Do we have the translate? Yeah, we have to give it to him. Okay, he wants to do a bit. Sure.
They churn and clamour like a troop on wing.
A troop. Soldiers? No, can't be.
No, you fool.
How about winding their way to wooded cliff walls?
He reads like I do.
Cliff walls, the coast? Maybe it's a bird.
Yeah, a bird with a black body.
Took you long enough.
Sometimes to the halls of men singing a name song.
A bird that likes man. Maybe it nests in the halls.
Oh, I've got it. There's these birds here in the churchyard. They nest in the tower.
Crows.
Near the
No.
hall of men who sing their songs. Well done us, we did it.
We certainly did, Timmy. Will you tell me
That was
the
it?
secret?
We just
Well,
have to
them
work it.
birds have a name. Do you
Yeah,
know
okay.
it?
They are swallows.
Swallow?
That's right, they're swallows. They nest in the tower. Go and see.
The tower door is locked.
That's my secret. I know where the key is. Want it?
You know I
Yeah, you petulant little child.
Oh, see you later, mister.
Oh, see you later, mister. Okay, right. Right, so we have the key to the church tower. Nice. We won't talk to Mr. Russet again just yet. It's a pointless conversation. We will speak to him more later. Oh, over that archway there are some swallows. That's how we meant to recognise the bird, by the way. If anyone, just anyone isn't familiar, swallows are have a characteristic tail. It sort of forks essentially into two prongs, I guess. I don't know. The easiest way to recognise them. I think if you look at it, he might tell you they're swallows as well, just in case you don't know them. You know. Right. Okay. So one of the bells has fallen down. That really bodes well. You know, you want to be careful walking around underneath them. Night of the Lepus. Capensis hirunda rustica. So different types of rabbit. Okay. May. This is a bit long-winded. I'll leave you to have a quick peruse. Springtime, 4 months later. But it's just it's just talk of May, basically. And that's all we get there. Just a couple of random books lying around. Here we have the mechanism that runs the bell, essentially. Is the moon... See the moon gazing hare? Maybe. Hadn't put that together. Bear with me 1 second. Have a look. It's looking at a swallow. That might also be another reference, although that won't help at this stage, obviously. But they're both definitely hares. I thought lepus was rabbits, but it could be hares. So here we are, up on the top of the tower, because we can. And look over here.
A cross or memorial stands on the cliffs.
And can we use this yet?
That's not right.
No, we can't. Okay. At some point we use the telescope up here. But that is the memorial we passed up on the beach. Up on the head, sorry, it's not a beach. A lot up there as well. It's crazy. A hell of a distance. Now here we have a rather strange looking door. I mean, who would add this to the church basement? It has an interesting locking mechanism and appears to be powered by some kind of system here. We also have a wheel, which we need, so we'll take that. And I believe that's it down here for now. So we found the machine, but isn't functioning because we need more items. Trying to, I believe, I may have done this the slow way, thinking about it. We have to head back, I believe. Hang on, sorry, I'm trying to think of the order of things here. Right, hang on. Let's go in and talk to Nancy again. Tell her we solved the riddle. I'm getting a little fuzzy here, so I might have to wander around and do some things as opposed to might not be very successful.
So
Let's
you
see.
found what you were looking for, yeah?
Yeah, there we are.
I did. Timmy's happy, and so am I. The riddle was about swallows.
Swallows, eh? Noisy birds. They're very pretty. I look forward to seeing them each summer. Funny thing is, I reckon they look forward to seeing us too.
Yes, I'm sure they do.
I guess you'll be leaving us then.
Yes, I should move on.
Everyone leaves us behind. I know things aren't quite right with us. I've always known. You've got what you wanted, so maybe you can help us now.
How can I help?
Please, mister. I don't want to be here forever. Not here. The records are nice, but it's lonely and cold. I want to go home. I want to see my dad. Please help us.
Right, so she recognises things are wrong, and that they're essentially stuck here. Ghost trapped the church. Well, yeah. What happened? What happened to you?
What happened to you and Timmy?
We don't go near the cliffs anymore. Something happened. It was raining. The path was wet, soaked with rain.
And then what, Nancy? And then what?
There was a man in black. Ugly he was. Then came a noise, like a ripping sound. The earth moved, and we were looking down at the sea.
Did you fall?
Oh, mister, I don't want to go on. It's a bad story. Please don't make me.
You must. If this is to end, you must tell me. I know it's painful, but it's the only way.
Is it?
Will we be able to leave this place?
You certain of that?
For always.
What would mean more to you than anything?
What would mean more to you than anything, Nancy?
A letter from my dad. You know that. Can he send me a letter? I've been waiting for a letter for years. More than years.
Right, okay. The bingle means that things have changed, so that's good. She knows she's a ghost. We don't really need to go over that.
I'm sure you will be with your father again soon.
I miss his stories. He was a brilliant storyteller. Every night, without fail, he'd read us a story about princesses, dragons, and stolen crowns.
Wait with Timmy. I shall return soon.
And then it'll all be over?
Yes, I believe so.
I'll miss me records. Maybe I'll get some new ones. In the new place. You never know, do you, mister?
No, that's very true. Strange things can happen. I'll be back soon. I'm sure you will be with your father.
Isn't that
again
just what I
soon.
just said?
I miss his stories. He was a brilliant
Do I have to say all 5 of these?
Every night, without fail.
You had the police at the door looking for someone. Was it you?
Princesses, dragons, and stolen.
Wait with Tim.
And then it
Oh
all
my
be
god, if I
over?
right click I can skip dialogue. How did I not know this?
No, that's very... I believe you are ghosts.
Oh my god, that's
Trapped here in
game
this
changing,
church.
literally.
Yeah, I knew something's not right.
So I have to go through all of
Timmy
this.
don't know. Kept it a secret.
No,
Maybe
it
I
wasn't
don't
you.
wanna
Okay,
believe it.
that's alright then.
I've been waiting for my dad, you see.
It's time to leave the church. You should wait with Timmy.
Yeah, I can do that. He'll be coming with me. Don't tell him why, please.
Just saved
I
hours. I
understand.
literally did.
He doesn't know why we're
Right,
stuck
you
here.
know,
He's too young, you
at a
see.
stage that, you know, I could have probably used that earlier, but never mind. Right, so I'll
Everything has moved
just
on,
use up all the
Nancy,
dialogue and see
as
what
it
happens.
should.
Why didn't you write us any letters? You promised.
Your stepmother never passed on the letters. I don't think your father ever read
How does
them.
he know this?
I knew it. My dad would never forget us. You wouldn't. What did she do with them? No, stop. I don't want to know.
I'm so sorry, Nancy.
All these years. All these years. I thought he'd left us here. Forgotten us.
Sorry, I gotta go.
Sorry.
He has
I have
no
to go.
idea
Fair
what
enough,
happened
mister.
to
Ta-ta for now.
the stepmother. He doesn't know how any of that came about. So that's a massive leap in understanding there. But anyway, I can't believe I can skip dialogue. It's crazy. Right, so we were just in the tower, so that's where we need to go to finalise things. So let's do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got to fix that. Okay, let's go inside. Oh yeah, so I don't know when you left us, but we walked up to her and said, "Oh yeah, we fixed it all." Right, is this a use thingy yet? Yes, it is. There we go. So now we can use the telescope again, being helpful in showing us exactly what we could see before.
The memorial? But what or who is that?
And once again, it is literally just pointing the way. We need to go back to the memorial and see what or who is there. Around this way. Come on, fasten that. You know you can. Yeah, so we went to her and she knows she's a ghost. She admits it, and but she doesn't know how to leave. So we're trying to find a way to help them. And all she wants is some letters from her dad, and somehow he knows that the stepmother got rid of them. But that's all. We don't know how he knows that. We haven't done anything along those lines. My dearest Nancy and my dearest Timmy. I won't read this because they are going to read it for us, so don't worry about that. We just need to take a note of it.
Memorial with a eulogy.
Are you googly?
I'll make a note.
There we go. Another useful means of writing on paper. He has this whole notebook and he only ever sort of goes through about 6 pages. Which way around is it? This way. I always forget the way down to the Oh wait, whilst we're here, just this bit here, we have another picture to look at, so it's going to be quiet for a second. Bear with me. It's not, you know, it's not amazing, but it is, I think it's kind of interesting. Done that. Put that, push it slightly to the side. There we go. And that's that there. So this is the, boxes are missing. They are. That allowed us to see the riddle, which we have solved. But yeah, that's it's inverted, obviously, but that's basically the entrance to this here part of the church. That's what that looks like in real life. Just thought I'd throw that in there. There we go. Right. Okay. So she wants to hear this. Of course she doesn't, because it's from her father. Oh. Okay. She's actually not here anymore. Never mind. What is that instrument called? That weird, shaky, clangy thing. Yeah, because the boxes belong to Mr. Russin. He's moved them with himself. He moved them quickly as well. We were only around the corner for like 2 minutes. Ah, here she is. She's outside with Timmy. Okay. Where are we? Here we are.
Is it done?
It is done.
Now for the dramatic
I've
scene.
seen your father, Nancy.
My dad? Where is he? Where did you see him?
He's waiting on the cliff-top path.
So, the war's over and everything? Funny, we never heard anything. But I guess we wouldn't, would we? We're not like other children. Timmy, we're going to play a game. Dad sent us a letter, at last. It arrived today. This man's delivered it himself. I'll read it to you, but you have to close your eyes.
Oh, alright.
Wait,
Right.
close them, I said, and think of Dad. Remember what he looked like? Like a photo in your head. Remember, Timmy, and we'll see Dad again. Dearest Nancy, and my dearest Timmy,
Yeah.
I've missed you while I've been away. The war went on and on and on. I thought about you every day, and every hour, and every minute. I'm so sorry I took so long and that I wasn't there for you. Please forgive me. I know how lonely you have been, but things will be different now. I'm coming to see you very soon.
Sneep, sneep.
Close your eyes, my darlings. I'm getting nearer, and soon we will be together. Nothing will break us apart again.
No evil stepmothers.
My dearest children, I have missed you so much.
There we go. Another victim of the Aegers, apparently.
I don't think you'll be seeing Nancy anymore.
She's gone too.
Yes, it was a tragic story.
They always are, lad. They always are.
True.
Where do you think they go?
A better place than here, that's for sure.
Thought it was Independence Day for a minute. Side note, I mean, you could probably guess this, but the voice of Nancy is also done by the lady who does Lucy Rubens. There's actually surprisingly few.
Is that a crown?
See, I immediately look at this and think, no, that's a big old flame, but he's talking about the book behind it.
Definitely a crown.
Hello, cat. What are you doing? Ow. Careful where you stand. And squelchy gasoline, apparently. Hello. Yeah, he finds a book behind it. Let's have a quick look at that. Nathaniel Ager's journal.
Ager.
He's the one with the Dark Lord and Master. Awake, awake, my king, awake. Cat, I can't read because of your tail. What you're telling us is the game is made by 3 people. Almost, basically, yes. Yeah, there's a lot of people sort of crossing over with their voice acting. To be fair, she is one of the best, so that's fine. The pipes will blow, the walls will shake. Old Ulcombe church will surely quake. The music flows, the hum will sing loud. The organ bellows to make me proud. A noise, a stutter, a stifled laugh. There's something in the pews. There's some in the pews who do not sing. What shame is this before my king? I shall strike them down, split the skull. The crypt will silence their dying screams as their life departs in scarlet streams. Right. So, this here...
Nathaniel Ager had strong connections with the church organ.
He did.
And the congregation.
Yes. Has some music notes written on it. If you follow the snake around, you will find the notes correlate in a certain order to how it's been done. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 5 notes, but this can be very difficult to. Well, okay, I found it very difficult to translate because I don't read music, so finding a way to actually. Stuff on a 15-year-old, exactly, yes. So finding a way to actually translate that without having a keyboard in front of you to move it over to the organ is a bit difficult, but I shall try my best, because it's not like I can memorize it just immediately. Because like I said, I don't read it. Anyway, so now we have some petrol, gasoline, kerosene, whatever it's going to be. Not sure you should play that. Well, you say that. We are unfortunately going to anyway. Now that we have some of this, music puzzles are a pet peeve of mine. They can be very difficult. Do you know what? Things like when I was younger, I found there's one in Myst. I found that really difficult, but now because it was literally just playing by ear, you just had to recognise it. But as an adult onwards, I found that relatively easy. But when it comes down to having, I just find this one difficult because I have to go to one place to find out where those notes are on a keyboard, and then try and remember that, or basically draw a diagram, which is a bit long-winded, and then go back to an actual keyboard and then type them out. And if I don't get it right, then it's all wrong. That's very annoying. So, oh Jesus. Okay, so we light the fire. Seventh guest shivers. They will make me gag. Fair enough. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. That's up and running. Nice. So that there is running for us. All groovy and so on. Okay, so you'll notice there's steam coming out of here now, which suggests that this door is somehow steam powered. And strangely, this is literally just a little sort of trial and error kind of thing. So we say this one clicks right, so that one must be first. It's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Damn it. Nearly had it. There we go. A surprisingly complex mechanism. It's crazy. Although what they were expecting to hold back, I don't know. It's such a rigid door, but has an open panel in it with just a couple of, metal bars in it. I don't know. Anyway, so this is the underneath of the church. That's our way out again. And this is our way forward. Ooh, what's this?
A candle. Useless without matches.
True. Oh, and to save him saying the line, I know we can't see any further than this without night vision, so we'll do that. Shivers? I don't think I've ever seen Shivers all the way through. One of those sort of, I remember seeing the box many years ago, way back on on the shelves, along with Seventh Guest, and I was like, oh, Shivers, that looks interesting. I never got around to it. Nothing ventured exactly. So, well, might as well head straight forward. Oh yes, flashing warning. Good game with crappy stuff in it, like the doors. Right, okay. They should make learning keyboards where the notes are written on the keys and slowly ear off. Right, yeah. Wear off, sorry. Then when they are gone, you've practiced enough not to need them anymore. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no, a spoopy person. Moving on. Yes. Anywho, so there is, just like the caverns, there is all sorts to our left and right. Ow! We can look at.
Drawn and quartered.
And of course we can turn back as well.
Archaic imagery or writing?
It's clearly writing, it's not archaic imagery, but I understand the multi-use dialogue. And okay, down here we have some random chandeliers. The rock just yeets itself out. That's a very rude. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the Crooked Man. Oh god, I love the Crooked Man. He's cool. I wish he had played a bigger part in that film. That was amazing. But it's there. I must be mistaken. Somewhere around here is something we need to pick up for later. So we will. Oh, it could be here, I guess. Actually. Yes, here we are. Just a big old piece of metal from one of the candelabras. We need that. And we get to use it as a... I believe, let's use this. Here we are, yeah. Making his own film. Oh, that'd be awesome. Nice. Just randomly this one coffin would just, first of all, that's not decomposed, enough, I don't think. Darkling Moon. That's yes. Anyway, Jesus, we just slam it closed as well. We just open that, have a look at stuff, read a book. Oh, incoming. Ow! That's the other eye. So we've been round in a semicircle yet? Oh no, here's the halfway mark. Plenty of things can hinder decomposition. Fair enough. His head is higher than the box lid. There was that as well, yeah. So here, there's no real reference as to how we're meant to be working with this, as far as I can remember. We just have to try and make it sequential, I think. I think it's like the halfway. Or is it the... is there a full moon? No, there isn't. Okay. Is it that way? No, it's not. Ah, maybe it's the other way because... no, okay. So, into an eclipse? There we go. I somehow got that right. Penny mate, gotta get up earlier. Game. Bye, chat. No problem, Wanderer. Thank you. I appreciate you being here this late. Anyway, thank you very much for stopping by. Have a good sleep, and good luck tomorrow with work of every kind. Yeah, take care, and yeah, thanks again for dropping by. See you again. Right, so that was a convoluted puzzle system to open the door behind us. However, unfortunately, there is some painfully high-pitched noise going on in here.
A shadowy force is blocking my way.
Just like in Northfield Church, there is blackness here that will drive us out. Where else was that, actually? Did we, I'm sure we've seen that elsewhere, but I can't think where. Anyway. So... oh god, another rock. These are randomly occurring events, so it's not every time you go through the same place. Thankfully, I guess. Also, kind of annoyingly, you don't know when it's going to happen. Now, there are these depictions on the wall, but they do not depict enough to... the hut with the cats we played Nightmare. True, but I was thinking more in a... rather than just a black smoke, but one that drives you out. Like as an event. But maybe I'm just thinking that. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm probably just getting confused, and I'm thinking of that instead. Tinnis does not approve this sound. Yes, sorry. We shouldn't hear too much more, unfortunately. Thankfully, I guess. You know, but unfortunately, there will be a little bit more. Right, so we've got the steam engine up and running again. We have with us our little metal crowbar slash stick thing. It was like a leg off of a candlestick. And we also have our wheel, which is useful. You'll notice steam here now. It's running round past the organ. Because, strangely enough, you have to move when the steam turns off.
Time my move. I should time my move.
There we go.
With care to avoid the hot steam.
He just keeps saying that. You could literally just spam it and it'll move it, and whenever. But anyway, yeah, this organ apparently. I don't know where we find this out. Actually, this organ it took up all the remaining expenses of the last Ager. He built this organ, spent an absolute fortune on having a steam-powered organ. Oh, I've got to zoom in. And yeah, this is where he spent their fortunes and squandered it. Okay, a little note just reminds us that, not reminds us, but informs us that the organ is now up and running. Thankfully, he'll do this bit on his own. He couldn't before, clearly. Someone might want to get like some tape on those seals, though. To be fair. On a steam organ, yes, yeah. Right, okay. Let's try and keep this. Actually, first of all, we have this bit of metal, good for poking traps. And there's cheese. We'll need that later. Don't worry. So let's. The book telling us what the keyboard was like. You know, what notes and such are, is here. So I apologise if anyone can read music. This is going to be very difficult to get through, perhaps, because I do not read music. And so I'm going to have to write stuff down in some fashion. No, it's not for a tiny sandwich. That will become apparent later, don't worry. Okay, let me just get my notepad ready. Right, okay. So we are looking at... Oh, God, okay, hang on. So if I've got... One, two, and 1, 2, 3, and then 1. That's all I need to know. Yeah, it's easy enough. 2, 3, yeah, it's easy enough. 1. Right, so that is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. Apparently it doesn't matter beyond that point, that's fine. That is C sharp, D, R, E, F, G. Oh no. Oh no, there is no E sharp. Okay. God, didn't look up while I was writing that. A. There we go. They're all sharps. Easy enough. Okay. Get this wrong. Call aliens like close encounters. I could try. Right. So now that we have that drawn out, that's all I need from that book. What the other bit I need is in this book here again.
Nathaniel Ager.
Nathaniel Ager. Yes. We need the notes, the actual notes. Right. So we go with F sharp. Then I believe we follow it round the actual curve of the snake. And so the next one we encounter is technically a B. I believe that's correct. And then the next one is an A. And then after that it is an A sharp. Then a D. And I think 5 notes is it. There are some scribbled out, which might be visible if you can translate it, but I think we only do the 5. So fingers crossed, we might have this all correct. Because I do remember taking a painfully long time trying to do this before. But then I have done better since. Okay, right, okay, so here we are. F sharp is that one. B is that one. A, of course, is the one before. A sharp is that one. And D is that one. No. Okay, god damn it. So maybe we do need the other notes. Okay, hang on.
Nathaniel.
Yep. Yes, thank you. Oh, of course, I forgot. Right click, save the day. Right, okay. Hang on. I'm gonna have to zoom my face in right close here. Right, so I believe I've zoomed in far enough.
Nathaniel
strong connection to the church. Yeah, okay. I think this one is a G, and this one might be a C. So between the B and A is a G. Maybe. And between the A and the D is a C? Okay, let's try that one then. Right, okay. Oh god. F sharp. B. B sounds wrong for some reason. And where's G? G is this one. A sharp. C. D. Damn it. That last bit sounds right, so I think the CD is correct. Right, okay. Didi, thank you for lurking. I don't blame you at this moment. Okay, hang on. Because I can hear the tune in my head. I actually know what this sounds like when it all plays out. I don't. Oh, wait. Do you know what? There is something else as well, actually. There is another thing here that helps. We look at the phonograph. Or gramophone, sorry. What we do is we wind it up. And we record it. Anglican Players Ulcombe Church. Conducted by Nathaniel Ager. There we go. Oh, do you think we had to do that first anyway? Hello? There we go. We can also get a picture out of this. I'm just going to do that. There we go. Look at those spectral sound waves. Cool. Right, okay. So where's that thing we just had? EVP, here we are.
A ghostly recording of an organ tune. I wonder if we actually do have it right. We just had to do that first, because that seems to match with this, with the the notes. You know, in that order would, in theory, create a similar tune. So let's try again. Right. Okay. Oh well, that's no good. That's the wrong one. Okay. That A and A sharp sound back to front. Okay, hang on. It's close, isn't it? But it's not right. Okay. Do you know what? I swear I've got this quicker before. I don't know how. Daniel Lager, yes. There we are. Right, okay. It's definitely F sharp. Then it comes round to... I'm sure we follow... So it's B. Something A. Then A sharp. Something D. So I'm pretty sure that CD sounds correct at the end there. So I'm happy that it goes A sharp, C, D. It's not a sharp. D, it's not there. I thought it had to be a G. Because it's not another B. Doesn't look like a D. F sharp G? Or you think the G might be before the A? No, because I think it follows. I'm definitely sure it starts on F sharp up here. I think it follows round here, and I think B. We can see the B. That's definitely the first one. It's then something and then A. And based on the direction, the A sharp sits on the lower part of the snake. Hang on. See, that sounds more like it to me, but it's not right, is it? Because... Thank you. Because it should be A then A sharp. Think of the same instrument. That rattle noise is made by a cabasa. Oh, thank you. That one. Thanks. Okay, so... A sharp. Right, so that isn't correct. I'm happy with that last bit. That last bit sounds right.
A ghostly recording of an organ tune.
Okay. F sharp, A, G sharp, A sharp. It wasn't a G sharp. I don't. Hang on. What did I just press? Went F sharp to A.
The place is free. Free of its dead.
Then G. Then B, then A sharp C D. What? How does... Hang on, sorry. I know this is taking up time, but I'm just going to have a quick look at this. So F sharp, A, G, B. So I was literally reading it in that order? But then it comes downwards this way, A, C, D. Because, but the snake goes the other way. It should have been BGA, not AG. Oh, do you know what? Whatever. We got it done. So that's the music puzzle for you. Isn't it amazing? Lovely. Fun, obviously. Right, okay. Now, strangely enough, despite that song being called To My Dark Lord and Master, it appears to have had some kind of effect on the catacombs, the dwelling underneath, if you will. But we've got to go all the way back to the tower to find it, so this way, outwards, and so on. I appreciate your help, though. I appreciate trying. But it music. I could see it. Couldn't get the names right. I play by ear. That's fair. Exactly. That's the thing. It's frustrating on many levels because of that kind of a reasoning. In fact, I think it worked a lot better when I was trying to play by ear rather than trying to work it out, because it didn't make any sense to me otherwise. I think once we've done this once with the whole night vision thing, he should do it automatically, because that just makes some sense. You know, it's like he already knows what he's doing. Just move on. Anyway, right, so evidence would suggest that we need to be heading down here. That evidence being, you know, something saying, come down here. Most people, see, based on what he's seen so far, Nigel should be running for the hills after seeing that. But no, he's just like, just, you know, it's an encounter, isn't it? Something happened, whatever. Just keeps going. And here we are. Somehow, the dark presence has gone.
Nathaniel Ager.
Splitting headache. Yeah. So yes, Nathaniel Ager. And it made me jump again.
It's a symbol, but I have no idea what it means.
His job is done. And the last symbol. And that's that. It's just, they put him up on an altar like he was someone special, when he was almost certainly the guy that killed Nancy and Timmy, just for no reason. They live nearby, so he's like, children, kill them. Because it's not like he could say they were getting too close to the crown. You know, they weren't even out looking for it. They don't know it existed. They were just children out on the cliffside. A horrible, horrible man. Anyway, so now we have all 4 symbols.
Mr. Danvers?
Oh.
You in here?
Because there are only
Russell.
4.
I'm off now. Be seeing you, laddie.
Bye, Mr. Rabbit. I mean, we could have just literally come upstairs and met him, but, you know, apparently we're too lazy for that. Anyway, yeah, so there are only 4 symbols. And what is this?
Wait, is that... It is. It's Mr. Tibbs.
Lookity!
Alive and well, I see, Mr. Tibbs. Reese will be over the moon.
Meow.
Now to make him follow me back to Saxton.
Now the other thing is, I don't know if this is mentioned at any other time, but this cat loves cheese. He doesn't answer. Rude. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This always reminds me of that QI sketch where Jimmy Carr, I think it was, had a bunch of letters. I'm not sure well, exactly. Is it Smarty chews on cat legs and makes them walk like robots? He was able to create, and it just always makes me think of that. There's no real fluidity to his movement. It's literally just, you know, 4 legs, which I can completely appreciate. I would do the same. Animation is not easy. Right, so we got him to follow us. So we just keep on walking. That little swishy tail. Dum, 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 dum. What I will say is, cats have an amazing walk cycle, but it's very difficult to replicate. I think we have to do this at basically every stop, so I'll just keep giving him cheese. Tiny nibble, or maybe we just let him sniff it, I don't know. Begs the question how his collar got into the net hut. But he wasn't there. I assume maybe they attempted to catch him, but he got away. A farting bee went past. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? I'm so glad you noticed these things. Oh, right, good. I was going to say, we gave him the cheese. Is he following or what? And here we are. He takes it from here now. He knows his way now. Although, he, you know, I'm sure he probably could have found his way otherwise as well.
Look who I found.
Mr. Tibbs. Oh, I can't believe it.
He was hiding out at Ulcombe Church.
The church? Funny old fella.
I'll leave you to your reunion.
Nigel, you've made a silly old fool very happy.
My pleasure, Reese. Now get yourself to that fair.
Will you be going?
Not just yet. I've got something to do. Top secret.
Oh, aye. Well, make sure you get them
Oh,
photos.
yeah. Speaking of.
I'm hoping you're a winner, boyo.
Boyo.
I'll leave the photos out for you at Harbour Cottage.
You could do that.
Is that an invite round to your place, is it?
Sadly not, Reese.
Sadly?
I'm going to be rather tied up.
Oh, even better.
No. Bad language.
Nice try. Catch you later. And you, Mr. Tibbs.
I want to see what pictures will go in here, so we can do this anyway.
Still snapping, eh?
Yes. Now, which one? Will this? Is this one? It is. I see.
They are great.
Gives Mr. Tibbs bets and noogies. Yes.
Well done, boyo.
So we got that one out of our inventory. Will he take this one? He will. Nice.
They are great pics.
What is that accent?
Well done,
Yes.
boyo.
It's not the best. So here are all the photos of things in the museum that we're not meant to be able to take photos of.
Boyo.
You know, just incriminating ourselves slightly. And that's that for them. There we go. I guess if we have taken any more he wants us to win with or whatever, you know, he'll take them from the house. So let's go pet the cat. Meow, indeed. Oh, actually, we need to be here, I believe. Let's have a look at these books. Because it's here or the museum. Which one? Here we are. Here's a bunch of symbols. Ooh. And we happen to have on us pictures with symbols on.
This image represents a town or village.
It does indeed. Town or village. It's that one there. What's this one about?
The
This
symbol is that of an eye.
is. It is sideways. But it is... but it is... It does represent eye. And it also it's like 90 degrees left. Interesting. I wonder if that's worthy of note. And then we have the other two. There's this one.
That's not right. That's not right.
Is it not? What is this one? Oh, that's the gramophone. No, that's definitely not right. Oh wait, do we only have
This
three?
Saxon symbol translates as hill.
Interesting, okay. It does translate as hill. I thought we had four. Oh, it's this one here, that's why. There we go.
This
Missed it.
pictogram signifies the Great Fen.
The Great Fen. And that is 90 degrees right. Right, there we go. I don't know if that's relevant. But there we go. So we have looked up... drop my pen. We looked up all four of them. And now we have things to go and do. But we are 2.5 hours now. So I'm going to have to call it there for today. Let me, as usual, make a save so I know it's done. No one I follow is on for raiding. Just throw that in there. Odd that it asks you to overwrite when there's nothing there, but whatever. Do that. If anyone's got any recommendations, put them in chat now. Otherwise, we'll call it there because I've got no one to go to. So, right, yeah, let's skip to... Here we are. So that's been pretty good progress today, I think. We've seen the fair and the church, and saved the church and saved the two children. It's been pretty good. So thank you all for coming. Thank you to Stuffed Ducks and Azimuth for your hosts. It's much appreciated. And of course, thank you very much to Avuzal for the raid. It's very kind. And it's always nice to have you here. Thank you for streaming. Sorry for looks. No, never be sorry for looks. It's fine. No one you know. That's fair enough. Don't worry about it. all are welcome to lurk. That's fine. Good stream. Thank you very much. Yeah, just so long as it is vaguely entertaining, that's all that matters. I'd be here doing it anyway, so don't worry about that. Thank you to Meetina for being my what's it? My mod and purveyor of bad dad jokes. Yeah, so thanks everybody. Greenleaf JP is nice if I have no one. Totally different vibes. Totally different vibes. No, that wasn't what I was going to say, to be honest. Let's have a quick look. Green Leaf JP. What are they doing? Dark Souls 3. Sure, why not? Spread the love. There's no reason why not. Okay, so we'll take completely different vibes. Head over to someone. They are playing Dark Souls 3. If anyone's interested in that, hang around, say hi for us. I will most likely be loving and leaving because I've got to go get lunch and feed my cats as well. But I'll take the recommendation anyway. Right, so we'll do that. Relief JP. There we go. So yeah, see you next time. Yes, thank you. It'll be Tuesday next time. All going well, should be fine. Have a good weekend, everybody, and yeah, we'll be back as normal next week. So yeah, take care, everybody, and I'll see you around. Bye.